Well guys, it is nighttime here in the cave colonization world. So you know what that means? Time for this bone man to burn. Never mind. Maybe now. There we go. Perfection. He's probably gonna survive. Yeah, he did. Welcome back to Cave Colonization episode 46. Today I'm joined by an enderman who was previously on my roof but is now over there. And he's... oh, I accidentally looked at him. Well, this episode has gone fantastic already. Right, before we get into building, I want to show off a little bit of what I have done around the cave real quick since last episode. And I put in a little bit of infrastructure, so I have like these paths. I decorated the outside of this building. Decorated, quote unquote, kinda. I put down some debris and stuff. I walled off this quartz bit, so now it's not showing there anymore, and there's just that hole there. And I added like these paths and stuff. I haven't finished it, obviously. There's still lots of deep slate, but I don't have that much dirt. And I did the outside of this building and decorated it with some nether wart and stuff. We are over here today. We've got 2 chests, so I think this is the one I need to start with. Yeah, so let's get into it. So as usual, first we're gonna start with the pillars and the corners. And this building is actually gonna be quite big, as you can see. I need to put something here. Is that right? It looks like it, and if it's wrong, I can always fix it later. So one thing I have noticed while creating builds on this floor so far is that there tends to be a lot of space in between them, and I think that's going to be like a thing because there's a lot of room on this floor, so it kind of makes sense that there would be a lot of room in between the buildings. I'm doing this wrong already. Okay, this is better. Yeah, there's a lot of room between the buildings. Like I was saying, there's a lot of room on this floor, so it doesn't make sense for buildings to be as close together, especially if I want to make it feel like there's a lot of buildings down here. How is this meant to go? I believe it's like this. Right. Okay, so what I'm building here is... what I'm going to say now? What I'm building is a bank. So this is like one of the 2 builds that I knew I definitely wanted to do on this floor. The other one being a town hall, which... spoiler alert, we're not going to get to for a couple episodes, I think, because it is in a different part of this cave, but you know, that's fine. Once again, our frame rate is absolutely tanking because I'm looking towards a large amount of vines. One of these places doesn't have a window because I only have 12 panes, and I'm pretty sure it's back here. Okay, so here's the outline of our bank. It's gonna be pretty short, as you can see, but that's okay. So this is normally like the point where I have to... I load my render distance down, but I see it's clearly not helping very much. This is the point where I usually have to choose a topic to discuss, but I didn't really... wait, what the hell? How did I go from having this to spruce plains? That doesn't make sense. Maybe I accidentally pink. Yeah, there's our English fail. I accidentally pick blocked it. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say really quickly right now, but I guess that's fine because it's roof building time, so I saved myself from having to produce actual content. I'm going to be the thinker of not having enough deep slate, but it's possible I might. Let's just make half of this into that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Thankfully though, I'm surrounded by it, so I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna like mine it from there if I do need it. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, I am. Right, so this is gonna be the boring roof build, so it's not gonna make it into the video. You're lucky that this part that I'm doing right now has made it into the video, but the rest of it will not. Yeah, so those 2 misplaced blocks are gonna be in the video, and that's fantastic. But I'll see you guys when the roof is done. Alright, the roof is like finally done. It took me way longer than I wanted it to, but that's alright. I only brought 1 door. I need 2. That kind of sucks. There we go. Now it's magically 2. Right, let's grab some of this stuff and start doing some interior work. Right, so the floor is just going to be oak wood. I didn't really know what to make the floor out of. So when I did the roof, I just went ahead and decided to mine out the floor anyway because it was just going to be one giant cut. So I really didn't have to worry about running out of deep slate at all because from mining out the floor, I got another stack in 50 or so. And I didn't even run out of deep slate anyways. So this oak ends right here. So let's just fill the rest of that in, and yeah, I have 39 extra planks. That's brilliant. Get out of here. Right, and over here is going to be, like, remember how I said this is a bank? This is going to be like the vault part. vault, whatever. I'm English speaker extraordinaire, yes. So let's just put some polish. It's meant to be mostly polished, but put some non-polished in there just for the heck of it, you know? There we go. Epic floor texturing. So let's build the vault part. And that goes 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and then like this. So it's kind of a small vault, but that's alright. They're not housing much valuable stuff in here. Anyway, get out of here, torch. And it's built out of siren. Yeah, there we go. If you want a shortcut for saying solid iron, just say siren, and then you have to credit me whenever you do. But we can put ceiling in, which will be siren, I guess. It'll be siren blocks. There we go. There is definitely not a wood wall like right here, so you can just come through this wall and access whatever's in here. That is not a thing you can do, definitely. So I don't know why anyone would think that, but we have lots of chests in here, and then we also have some gold blocks, which are not placed in that formation. They're placed in that formation. And then we have some emerald blocks, and this is our vault and all the valuables contained within. So then we need to lock it by putting down an iron door and a pair of polished blackstone buttons, like so. And boom, bank. Right, that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm just kidding. There's a lot of empty space here that we can do something with. So this build is going to be on the uniquer side. Because instead of using dark oak, it actually uses spruce logs for the base of its corner bushes. And that was because like the whole frame is made out of spruce logs, and I did a lot of spruce log interior work before putting down the corner bushes. So I decided, well, I guess it makes more sense for these to be spruce and not dark oak. We have a tulip here. Yeah, that's pretty nice, and that's like the entire side of this, so I need to move on to the next screenshot. So we have fences like here, and then some of that spruce framework I was talking about. Then we have a dark oak stair, so these will be kind of like, I guess, the teller desks. I don't know what you would really call that. I am not a terminology expert. I am merely, I was gonna say good at placing blocks in Minecraft, but I'm not even that. I am a terrible block placer, so I really have like no skills going for me right now. Like, I would also argue that, oh, I'm an entertainer, but like, are you entertained right now? And if the answer is no, then I'm not a very good entertainer now, am I? But maybe you might be feeling the mirth right now, which would be kind of cool. Did I take a picture of this area? Not really, so we're just gonna guesstimate as to how it goes, which should be fine. I see nothing wrong that could happen with that. Which one of these is the corner bush? It's this one. And I think there's the lanterns like this, and then 4 more chests, which should be separate. How did you guys get down there? I swear I was looking at the So I was looking at the back wall, or like that, whatever. Yeah, so here's our employee area, I guess. And then the last area we have to do for this build is the sitting room, which for some reason exists. But hey, who wouldn't? How? Dude, I swear, I keep accidentally like pick blocking stuff. And it's kind of really annoying. I had shears. I didn't need to use a silk touch pick for that, but it's fine. Whatever. Stuff keeps hopping inventory slots, or maybe I'm just not realizing that my hotkey, or like the blocks I'm placing aren't in E, because like I have this habit of pressing E to get to blocks that I'm placing down, because I always have like blocks in E. So you know, like in past episodes, wow, that is the right painting on the first try. Like in past episodes, sometimes I'll like move this to here, even though it's in my hotbar, but like I just instinctively press E whenever I want to place anything. So that's useless information you didn't need to know, but I guess you know it now, so feel the knowledge flow through your brain, I guess. That's a really weird thing to say, but isn't that where knowledge usually flows? I think it is. Alright, so now we have some carpet, so putting down a floor is kind of useless because you can't see the floor anyway. And we also have some light blue carpet. We're gonna see my math skills in action right here, because I had to count all this carpet, so if I have the right amount, that means I am smart. And if I have the wrong amount, that means I am dumb. And it looks like I am dumb. This is our bank's interior. Get out of here, torch. One more lantern. There we go. Now this is our interior done. Perfect. So we have our little desks, and we have our vault, and we have one red carpet, which I will definitely forget. And the final thing, we put down the door. And let's do a little bit of exterior. So we do fences like that, and then we do spruce trap doors like this. Then we do 4 acacia leaves like that. There's a lot of like this and like that happening, and I'm trying to pull out my screenshots to see what the hell the other decoration is. Right, okay. The block that goes here is just polished deep slate slab, and that's our decoration, and this will be consistent throughout, so I'm only going to show that one and this one over here, which has fences. I'm looking at my screenshots because it's a pain in the ass to navigate around. Oh, I said ass. I'm going to get banned from YouTube now. Okay, so literally just that, and then a sign. And we're going to call this Old Seladome Bank. And then we are going to write this, and then EST dot, that means established if you're DB Productions, and it's 1734. I just made that date up, so yeah. I said so yeah. Honestly, not to embarrass myself or brag, but I think that may be actually the first time I've said, oops, that was almost bad. That might be the first time I've said so yeah this episode. I said that in the rich person's house, but it was actually like the 4th time I said it, 4th or 5th, I don't know. So, oh my gosh, is that a child? No, it's an adult. Okay, well then he can die. Burn, 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 burn. Die faster. We don't have all day. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so for these window parts where there is no window, it's entirely exactly the same. They're just, oops, they're just, oh, my axe is not in my axe slot. There just isn't a window. I feel like I just said there just is like 4 times, and I still failed. Right, I'll do the rest of that later. You get the idea. Right, this is our bank, Old Seladome Bank. So that is going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. I completely forgot how to do outros for a moment, but it's fine. I'm gonna eat this melon now. Yeah, perfect. Goodbye.